Well, good afternoon everyone, welcome along to the training of our Californian sea lions. Now we have 4 sea lions here at the lab today. As you can see, we've got all 4 of them up to stay below. Now we do this before we ask them to go into their individual pens. Each sea lion has their own pen, which they go into before we do any training with them. So this is really useful for a couple of things. First of all, it does mean that each sea lion gets their own food separately. They don't have to share it with one another. And they don't like sharing. They do get very scruffy with one another and they try and steal each other's fish. So by eating them separately, you remove this aggression and competition. And as well, it helps with training too. So when we train our sea lions, we do ask them to tend first so that they are separate from one another while we're doing certain health checks. We are very fortunate because of all of the training that we do with our sea lions, it does mean that we can get up close and personal and check them all over, looking for any signs of ill health or injury. So if you have the other sea lions hanging around while you do this, the sea lion is going to be very nervous. They're not going to be happy while the others are hanging around in the background. So separating them for that reason is really useful too. So there's a couple of reasons why we do it. And this is where we also start their training. So we don't train the sea lions unless they've got into their pants. So this is a bit of a signal for them. It's a communication to let them know that they are going to have a training session. But it works both ways. It also allows the sea lions to let us know if they're not in training. Because this is a voluntary exercise. So if they don't want to do any training, they don't have to. And they let us know quite clearly by not going into their pen. Now, this means that they can either swim about the pool while we train the other sea lions, or they can fly around down the bottom of the show, or laze up on the beach as well. So it's easy up and down if they do their training or not, and it just means they get fed and keep it on, because the rest of the sea lions will get fed during the training session. So we feed the sea lion that has a pen and a bit later on. So they always get their food, and there's no punishment involved if they don't want to do their training. Because by giving them the option, it is really important to always do that with them. Because otherwise you will start to get a very scruffy animal that might become aggressive as well. So we use the method of positive reinforcement. This means that we reward all of their hard work and their effort, but there's no punishment if they don't do it. So when we give them a hand signal, this isn't a command, it isn't an order that they do it. It's actually an option, giving them the option to do it if they want to. If they don't, that's fine, we don't force them to do it, we just move on to something else. Now this first sea lion will have to take an over to Sophia. Sophia is our youngest member of the group, 5 years old, very sweet sea lion. She was born here at the zoo, here at the Kitchen, for Rotterdam Zoo, back in 2012. So she's been with us for a long time now, when we started training her. She didn't really know what to do. She hadn't had any training experience in her previous zoo. We don't train sea lions until they're weak of their mother's milk. So when they're over a year old, that's when you start training. So we use their fish as a method of reinforcement. So you can't do that if they're still weaning. So when Sophia started, we did the basics with her. We first let her understand that the food was all with her, because she didn't quite get that part. She thought she had to share the food with the other sea lions, but she didn't. So she had to calm down a little bit and realise that the fish was hers, and she didn't have to fight anyone over it. Well, when we started feeding her, we also gave her a little noise. Now, you'll notice when we train our sea lions to use a whistle, and that whistle is letting the sea lion know that they've got the behaviour correct. And we encourage that over time by reinforcing it with their food. So when they hear that noise, they know that they've got it right, and they are going to get a reward for food. We also use something very simple, called target training. Targeting or target training is something you might have heard of before. You might even done it before. If any of you have trained your dogs, or if you had to train your horses, you might be familiar with targeting. Where you train your dog to go to a certain spot or a certain object. Now, if you pull your dog to heel, that is essentially target training. You pull the dog to your heel on its mat, and that means that you have essentially taught them to target. Now, we also use target training for a wide variety of different behaviours. So all of these behaviours that you've seen Sophia doing have primarily been using this target. So it is really useful. It has lots of uses. It's very, very versatile. But what it all boils down to is that they are rewarded every single time you use something. Now, if they do get it wrong, there's no punishment involved, but there's not immediately rewarded for having done it. So this is a very useful response. We're not punishing so it's very, very easy to see like now when we are training them, we do primarily train them for physical checks and health checks. Because if we wanted to check an animal and look for physical problems or any ill health, you would normally have to restrain them. Now we don't have to do that with our felines. And it's the same with a lot of animals as well. So what we do is we train them for a few simple tasks like holding their body parts, holding their flippers, but also as well lying very still for inspection. So if the vet needs to check them over, they'll lie very still while he does this. You can also get them to work with certain equipment as well. Now for most animals, an X-ray machine can be absolutely terrifying, but our felines are really used to it. They're not bothered by X-ray machines, ultrasound scan machines, stethoscopes, anything like that. They're even familiar with syringes. You can take blood samples from their hind flippers, or you give them a medical injection. So they are quite used to these sorts of things, and they use eye drops as well. We train our felines to use daylight solution, and we train them to tilt their head so that they will have that daylight solution dropped into their eyes. Now, no animal, including ourselves, really like to have anything put in our eyes. It's really quite uncomfortable. But by training the felines to allow us to do this, it means that they are more used to it. So when they're having an eye drop for real, then it's not really going to be a problem for them. Now, Catherine demonstrating how we train them to have a blood draw or a needle solution in their hind flippers. Now, it's not very nice, but they get used to it over time because it's just a very, very small trick that allows them to get the sensation of what that feels like. Now, the reason why we do this is because felines are going to do very well under anesthetic, and this can cause health problems for them. So if we can avoid knocking them out, we will do. So as you see there, this is lying really still while we do needle through. That is not achieved overnight. That does take a lot of trust between us and the feline, because they can turn around and fight us if they wanted to. But because we built up that trust over many, many years, and we've created positive reinforcement, they're really not bothered about it. So they do get stripped, that if they have a tiny feeling of that needle, they get rewarded with a lot of things for doing it. So the power of positive reinforcement is quite evident. And if you train them using a punishment, you get the same results. There's a variety of behaviours that allow us to get up close and personal with him, including showing off his dampers, that you can see there. Now we can also train the felines to have their toothbrush. Now there will be certain times they get fish scales or fish spines stuck in their gums, which is really painful. If any of you have ever had a splinter under your fingernail, then it's very, very painful. So if the felines do get that stuck in their gums, then they are going to